Welcome back.
NicknLex here.
Hey everyone.
How's it going, guys? So tonight, we're super excited. We're doing Michelle's Dan request. And
Yes.
What are we doing today?
We are going to be doing JONI Mitchell. Woo, 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 woo. And we're going to be doing her song Goodbye Pork Pie Hat. And this song was actually played on our local radio station not long ago to celebrate her birthday.
Okay.
They played it on KUVO Jazz here
Kubo
in Denver.
Jazz.
Kubo.
You can actually download the app to that.
Yes, and you can listen.
To our radio station.
It's a great station, and we go to their events and everything. And my dad told me, like, oh, they're playing JONI Mitchell on the radio today for her birthday, and it was this song. So I got to hear a little piece of it, and it was really good, but I had no idea who was involved or what album it's from or anything. So I'm excited because Michelle always has these amazing requests. As a Dan member, you get a monthly request that you get to have us listen to every month, as well as, of course, the 2 full albums and Shalali Shalalu. So today we have Jaco Pastorius on bass, Wayne Shorter on the soprano sax, Herbie Hancock on the electric piano, Peter Erskine, who was in Weather Report, on the drums, Don Alias on the congas, Emil Richards on percussion, and then there's actual wolves, I guess, howling in the album, not in the song, but I thought it was really cute that they were like listed as musicians.
Wow.
But yeah, so very exciting. John McLaughlin and others are also involved. Stanley Clark.
Oh my God! Even on
Tony Williams.
On the Tony Williams, that's one of the major inspirations to Holdsworth. And oh my God, Jan Hammer.
Jan Hammer
Is also on the album. That's insane. Like,
yes.
It's like all the greatest people
yes.
are literally on their album.
Now, what is crazy is, so the first people that I mentioned, like from JONI all the way down to Emil, are the actual people involved in the album, but it said the recordings of the experimental sessions were rumored to have been lost, destroyed, or made otherwise unavailable and have become available as bootleg tapes, because I guess they did like experimental sessions at first and then they recorded the actual album. So in the experimentals is where John McLaughlin, Jan, Stanley Clark, Tony Williams were involved. But yeah, so I thought that was...
But she literally got, again, like, I mean, Wayne Shorter.
I know. And then we also did the full...
Talking about Wayne Shorter.
Yes.
That solo on Asia, huh?
Yes, that's where we got to know him from. We also did this full concert of JONI's.
Oh, yeah. Patreon.
I can't remember what it's called. But Michelle had sent the link to the video at first of this performance for us to react to. And then she's like, you know what? Never mind. Just do the audio because the video is not like very good quality. And then we saw the video and we're like, hold on, we've done this before on Patreon.
Yeah,
we have that
Pat
full
Metheny.
concert, Shadows and Light, it's called. So check that out on Patreon if you're interested in seeing us react to that. We're big JONI fans, and our love for her just continues to grow. So I'm sure this will be no exception. I'm very excited.
All right.
Let's get started. So we're obviously getting this from YouTube because she's made all of her stuff unavailable on Spotify.
Yeah.
So
yes, ma'am. All right. I'm ready to go. And I hope there's no commercials. I don't think so.
I hope not. Oh gosh.
If they are, then we'll cut it out.
Okay.
So 1, 2,
Thank you.
and Jaco? So good.
When Charlie speaks streaks of luster, you know someone great has gone. The sweetest swinging music man had a porky pig hat on, a bright star in a dark age when the bandstands had 1,000 ways of refusing a black man admission. Black musician, in those days they put him in an underdog position. Sellers and chitlins, when Lester took him a wife.
Wow.
Arm in arm went black and white, and some saw red, and drove them from their hotel bed. Love is never easy. It's short of the hope we have for happiness. Bright and sweet, love is never easy street. Now we are black and white, embracing out in the lunatic New York night. It's very unlikely we'll be driven out of town, or be hung in a tree. That's unlikely tonight. These crowds are happy and loud. Children are up dancing in the streets. In the sticky middle of the night, summer serenade of taxi horns and fun arcades, where right or wrong under neon, every feeling goes on. For you and me, the sidewalk is a history book and a circus, dangerous clowns balancing dreadful and wonderful perceptions. They have been handed day by day, generations on down.
Wow.
Wow,
That
yeah.
voice.
You can hear it, Chaco.
We came up from the subway on the music midnight makes, to Charlie's bass and Lester's saxophone in taxi, horns and brakes. Now Charlie's down in Mexico with the killers, so the sidewalk leads us with music to little dancers dancing outside a black bar.
That bass.
There's a sign up on the awning. It says pork pie hat bar. And there's black babies dancing tonight.
Wow. Wow. What a
Jeez.
track. So
That's
this was
that That was something else.
Something else. And I had seen this before starting the video, and I didn't mention it, but this is a cover of like the original song from 1959. And then since then, several artists have done it, because I got reminded on YouTube, it'll show you like suggestions, and it's got like
the original version.
Yeah, or it says like, oh, finding the tempo to this song.
But the cool thing is,
know?
she made it hers. You know.
Oh gosh,
I mean that
totally.
when she did that, and then the delay took over, and it sounded literally like a sax.
Everyone was.
I love that everybody had the freedom to play what they wanted. I think Jacko on this track. I mean the stuff that he was playing, and then you know, those harmonics, and it was just so. I love that everybody had their freedom to do what they wanted. And then Wayne Shorter, you know,
it was like,
it was so beautiful, and she just let them like breathe, you know, just to play whatever you want. It's in this key, let's just jam. And maybe they did it, I don't know, maybe they had a couple of takes of one take only, but it was just fantastic. She's a great jazz singer. Yes, we've heard her in that concert, but usually she's more like folk. But it's amazing what a great jazz voice she has, and you know, the way she goes down, like amazing. Just another reason to love Joni a little bit more, honestly.
I know, she's so great, and she's such a big part of the musical community that you love, that I love, that we're getting to love, you know, more with the channel, and she's just such a name and a face.
I love that everybody loves
that world.
her.
Yes.
Everybody, pretty much, there's people that love the stuff that we react to, like Steely Dan or Rush, and some people don't like, but they all like Joni Mitchell. Yeah. That's where the melting pot, that's where everybody meets. Like, oh, I like Pat Metheny, but I don't like Rush too much. But we all like Joni.
I know.
So that's like, she's just such a pleasure to listen to.
She is, and she's an icon, and well-deserved. I mean, this track was wonderful. Like you said, I loved everybody's involvement in this. I felt like it all went together so well, even though there was a lot of different sounds kind of going on. It all felt wonderful, and just... I could see why she would want to cover this track, you know, and why she would choose these people to cover it with.
Yeah, I mean, she literally just shows the best. It's crazy, because literally everybody at that time. When was this track from? Like what year?
I think 76.
Because I mean, in 76, the Who of Who's were those people. Yeah. In the jazz world.
Oh yeah, you know? For sure.
So.
For sure. Crazy. I think this was a wonderful request. Thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you, everyone, for watching this. This was definitely something that we needed to add to our repertoire and say that we've heard. And it's strange because I've never seen that album cover before of hers, Mingus.
Be careful, because I know a person who's going to say, you haven't reacted to the song. No, so, but I'm sure that
but yeah,
we might have it and we don't even know.
Oh, yeah.
Because,
like we own it. Yeah.
There's so many CDs that we now own, and we have so little space. So basically, we
only
just
have
put
this
them,
room for space.
Yeah, so we put them in a place, and then once we buy our house, we're gonna put them literally on display.
Yes.
But for right now, that's why we can't even. I don't want to even open them, because what if they? With the weather here, the winter and the summer, CDs, they can suffer from damage. I had it happen in Mexico all the time. Maybe here it's not as humid. So as long as you play them, but that's why I'm literally haven't even opened them, the majority, because I don't want them to, suffer any damage. So once we have a environment, like a dry environment, for the guitars and all the instruments, the CDs will be among, and then we can literally give people a tour.
I know,
like a CD
and like
tour.
alphabetical order.
Of course,
everything and with lights and
year, alphabetically.
Yeah, exactly. But now they're just kind of like in a pile.
Yeah.
So yes, but thank you again so much, everyone. If this was your first time watching, feel free to give us a like, subscribe, check out our other videos if you enjoyed this. I know there's a lot more on the channel that you'll be able to enjoy.
There's so much on the channel that people literally miss the marathons, and then when I post them on Patreon, they're like, "Oh my god, I'm so happy you recorded this," and I'm like, it's the problem is that our videos are not monetized, so YouTube literally does not recommend videos that are not monetized. So basically, when the video goes out, when you watch it, then you watched it, but then you will never hear from it again. That's kind of like the sad thing about the channel, that since YouTube doesn't make any money with our videos, they don't recommend them. So you
That's
really have to
something
go.
we recently discovered.
Yeah, I know. So you basically have to go on the channel and just scroll through and see if there's something that you like. But the recommendations are just gonna be the same.
Yeah.
The ones that are or very big, like Queen or Michael Jackson, but the small like marathons, they just get lost, unfortunately.
Yeah. Thank you all so much for everything. We hope to see you all in the next one.
Thank you guys.
Bye everyone.